I'm heading into County Donegal to climb Mount Errigal for the first time. Starting late, I really had to push on to catch that Atlantic sunset. But before that, I wanted to find something special.
I'm actually lucky I found it because I happened to just look up at the right time. So
this is Jay Winter vs Wild. Let's crack on. So, I'm in County Donegal, and this is a new one for me because I've never actually been here before. Mostly due to the fact it's a horrible drive from where I'm from, and the day actually proved that. But now that I'm here, I'm glad I can walk off that road rage. But Errigal here today and tonight because I'm planning to sleep up there tonight. Like I say, I haven't been up here before, so I'm taking my chances. I've done as much research as I can. And from what I can see, there is a patch of grass, which I'm hoping is not already occupied. And plan B is going up that one over there, which I think is known as Wee Errigal, commonly known. And the other challenge I've got is I've overdressed slightly. Just that time of year where it's very hard to know what lures to actually put on, especially at the start. So yeah, for once I'm actually too warm. But I'm doing a circular route. I'm not going up the normal path here. I've just come off it and a bog started straight away. But I'm going around to do the north face of it. Mostly a scree walk from what I've read. I've afraid there's a bit of a scramble, but we'll see when we get there. But there's one feature around there that I really want to have a look at. Looks quite impressive, but no my luck, I'll probably just walk past it or something. But yeah, let's see what we can do. I did say about the drive being horrible, and that was true. However, the last 10-15 minutes of the drive coming into this mountain range was actually pretty phenomenal, and that rainbow you just seen shining through the passing showers was quite impressive in itself as well. So at this point I knew it was going to be a good walk. So far, apart from a couple of very short sections of bog, this path is actually pretty decent. Everything I read about it was there was no good reports on this path. It's a wee bit rough, but generally not too bad. But that boulder field up ahead, I don't want to count my chickens just yet because it could get a wee bit rough. But I'm enjoying this. Just a bit mad how you can go from a week or two ago, multiple lures, you know, freezing, to walking in a t-shirt. Early spring has its mad moments. Yeah, so you don't actually go through the boulder field at all. You sort of just go out and round it, which is quite good. Oh, there's the sun just away. I was just about to mention that I've had to put on the Charles Bronson mountaineering glasses just because of the low-lying sun. I was on night shift last night, and I lay on longer than I was planning to the other day, so didn't leave just as early. And then the journey itself took 45 minutes longer than what it should. So I'm trying to make a wee bit of pace here just to make sure I'm up there and everything's set up, because I want to get some decent sunset shots. But no, so far this is a very, very good walk. Thoroughly enjoying it. I think it's fair to say, going up this side of the Errigal, especially with full camping gear on your back, it's definitely it's a tight wee pull. I mean, thankfully my bag is not just as heavy as it had been over this past few months. The weight's slowly but surely starting to lighten, but whew, going up this here, you can still feel it. So the main reason I even come this way was to see this, which I think has to be one of the most insane looking natural features. And I'm actually lucky I found it, because I happened to just look up at the right time, because I was going to make a straight line, and if I made that straight line without looking up, I would have walked right past it. But look at that there, so mental that there's just stayed the way it hasn't collapsed. So the top of Mount Errigal, it's been a long time coming, and picked a very good day for it, have to be said. And got the sunset, probably another, let's see, it's going to be another About another half an hour until proper sunset, daylight for a wee bit longer. So yeah, I'm going to move along here. There's a couple of people on the other side sitting there enjoying the sunset too, so you know, don't want to talk in front of people too much just yet. But yeah, going to move on here, make sure I can find a place for the tent. If I don't, it's option B, but I didn't see any other tents, and there does seem to be a few patches of grass, so it should be alright. But yeah, the views from up here are just phenomenal. I'll give you a 360 as always. Alright.
You have a good bag with you on, I take it.
Aye.
You have a good sleeping bag with you on, I'd say aye.
Alright now, see you later. Just before I get into the tent proper, before it gets any darker, thought I'd just bring you out and show you the sort of views that I have here. And what a spot this is. Just off the summit a wee bit, and To be honest with you, you could probably get a couple of tents here. Maybe even 3. Over there is a bit more bumpier, but I'm pretty happy with my spot here tonight. And I'm hoping that there's no rain in the morning. There is given to be a passing shower, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I think the cloud cover is supposed to be down a wee bit, but I'm really hoping I get some views out of that door in the morning, because it could be phenomenal. But yeah, no, well happy with this walk and where I've got to sleep here tonight. Just wish I'd come here sooner. Yeah. Right. I need to get some food in the go, so I am hungry. One massive benefit about good weather like this, when you're able to cook outside, you don't have to be just as cautious about how the flame is going to be when you first light this thing up. So, so many pros right now. See, to be honest with you, that's the proper way of starting this stove. You want to be a bit of fuel down around the bottom of it, heats it up far quicker, far better. Opposed to when you normally do it in the tent, you have to just do a wee tiny trickle. That takes ages to warm up. And the caveat to that is, the times you're normally having to do that is when it's colder than normal. Oh, this is good. Yeah. How much faster that is. So I've come back up to the summit, and I'm not too sure if it was a good idea just right after my dinner, but here we are. But I don't know how well it's going to come out in camera. I've took a few pictures on my iPhone, so if this doesn't come out too well, I'll just put the pictures of that up now instead. But yeah, looking out towards the Atlantic. It is some mountain this here. I can see why it's so popular. And it looks like we've got a pretty clear sky here tonight. Just come back to the tent, and the fly's already starting to gather a bit of frost on it. So yeah, no, it's definitely cooler than you think. I don't know, it's just because I've been used to such brutal conditions or whatever, but no, still quite nice. But no, definitely cool, so I just need to keep mindful of that. But as the kit gets later, the food gets heavier. So dessert tonight, I've got a Malteser cheesecake. Alright, gonna be good this. In the sleeping bag and ready to settle down for the night. I'm actually quite warm. I do have my jacket on, but I don't know if I'm going to need it for the full night. But we'll see. I've got it on for now anyway, because it's normally just trying to get to sleep initially when you're most cold. But yeah, I have no complaints whatsoever with this camp anyway. I've actually forgotten how nice it is camping in weather like this. I've not had to be proper regimental about how I'm dealing with my kit, because my kit's normally soaking or whatever. I can just sort of place stuff however I feel, you know. It's just not used to it. That's the whole change of the season, I suppose. But yeah, right, time for me to get some sleep, then so walk tomorrow, hopefully with some more views. That's me up, and I've been lying here for about half an hour maybe, just dozing, and some passing showers and some pretty strong gusts, but unfortunately I'm not getting that view that I was hoping for, because I'm completely clagged in here. But that's just the way of it sometimes. I'm not going to complain because I thoroughly enjoyed my view last night. But yeah, I'm going to make a bit of a quick getaway here today, I think. Get down to the car and get going. Right, the bit everyone seems to call leave no trace, I call make sure I've left nothing expensive behind. But no, all good to go. So that's Errigal finally done. It was a long time coming. No, that was a brilliant mountain. When you go out around that way I went yesterday to get up it, far better. Well, the way I've come down there is the normal route. It's a very touristy path. It's a very touristy mountain, I suppose. But no, thoroughly enjoyed that. That sunset last night was absolutely brilliant. Might even be back up here again because there seems to be quite a few mountains around here that do look quite interesting. And that's something a bit I've noticed here. The mountains aren't that close together, quite spread out. So it's definitely that sort of place you could really come and do a big long route. Really, I don't think. And it is a boggy area too. So, but I never know. Maybe something for the future. And don't be afraid to give us a like. Subscribe. It helps. And be sure to look us up on Instagram too, because that's where I put up still images. have a look at those too. And this channel, you know, at the top there on the way down, it's almost starting to become an extreme weather channel. It was never really the intention, but you know, it comes with the territory. I'm not someone who just waits and waits and waits just for the right time. Sometimes you just have to go. And even on this here walk, I was actually planning to go up today instead of straight after my night shift. But because of the weather was getting slightly better for yesterday, I was like, just got to push on. And you know, could have done with leaving an hour earlier, but all still went good. But yeah, until next time, cheer, bye now.